Hello, my fellow truckin' friends. Happy Sunday night. Woot woot. Happy Sunday night. Woot woot. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I hope you had a great weekend. Welcome, welcome to Sunday Night Truckin'. Oh, this sign that we are making tonight, I'm so excited about because it's actually going to combine two of the new transfers that came in the new catalog that are in my top 5 of ones I loved from the new summer release of the Celebration catalog. So, those are the two transfers that we're going to play here with this evening. So the transfers are, hang on, I know it's really rude of me not to look at you when I'm talking to you, right? Don't you want to say, hey, lady, look at me. Hey, Toby, welcome from Washington. Welcome, welcome. So we are using welcome to our porch, gather, chat, repeat. And this other one, I'm not sure what the name of it is. It's from the Unsinkable collection, and it's the floral script pattern. Super, wait till you see it. It's just like dreamy. I don't even know how else to explain it. It's just dreamy. And I don't know why this particular background pattern speaks to me so much, because it's not really my style, but I am like, oh my gosh, how many different things can I put this background pattern on? Because it is so dreamy. And it's florals, and I'm not usually a huge fan of florals, but it's just, I mean, look at how, it's going to be hard for you to envision it. But just, I've seen people make amazing things with it already. I don't know what it is about this pattern, but to me, it is just stunningly gorgeous. Now, the two transfers, you know, full disclosure, the two transfers I'm about to use are sold out right currently. So the new catalog released 10 days ago, not even, and several of the transfers are already sold out. They'll be back in stock. Both of these will be back in stock the week of May 7th. So not this week, but the following week. These both at some point in the week. We don't know what day. Just that week. These two transfers will come back in stock. And I know they will be very popular again, and I have a feeling they will sell out again. So if you want these transfers, just let me know. I'll put you on my little checkmark list, and we'll get them ordered. The Welcome to Your Porch is a C-size transfer. It says Welcome to Our Porch, Gather, Chat, Repeat, which I think is so funny because that's like the 3 words to me are the Chalk Couture tagline, which now I like design, love, repeat or something like that was the original tagline of the company. So I think because it ends in they both end in repeat, I'm kind of like stuck on them. I don't know why. It's Sunday. We've moved mulch all weekend. Almost all 20 yards are gone. Almost. Pretty darn close to all 20. So it's been, I'm a little tired today. So I apologize for being not my chipper, happy-go-lucky little self. But I'm here. I'm just tired. So this is the, see, I can't even put sentences together. This is one of the two transfers we're going to use. But we are going to use this very dreamy. So you know what? So the Unsinkable collection, for those of you who aren't completely familiar with how the catalog works, because, you know it by heart, just like I do, right? I don't even know it by heart, and I spend a lot of time in it. The catalog has collections in it, where, like the Feathered Friends collection, where it's all birdhouses and birds. The fonts are similar, the designs are similar, and they're meant to be made interchangeably. So you can completely get creative with it and put them all together and mix them up, and it really gives you a really nice opportunity to buy 3 transfers, and the possibilities are endless on the different things you can make with those 3 transfers. The Unsinkable collection is one of those, and it's kind of vintagey, Titanic, you know, inspired. The Unsinkable Molly Brown is how, I'm totally guessing, but I'm assuming that that's where it comes from, because what else would be unsinkable? And it's a suitcase, and it's boss lady, and, you know, all those things. So that's what I'm thinking. It's Unsinkable Molly Brown. And that is what this is from. And in that collection is a suitcase, which I think that this would also be. And I actually saw somebody just do this on like a vintage leather brown suitcase. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. So out of sync. I am making Maria. I am a Chalk Couture independent designer, and we are going to use the amazing product, Chalk Couture, and we're going to make creative, beautiful things with it. What Chalk Couture is, we make adhesive silkscreen transfers, Chalkology paste, Couture ink, surfaces you can create on, and everything that you could possibly need to make crafting stress-free and super easy. If I can do this, anybody can do this. It's just something that is a ton of fun. So tonight we're going to make this on this really cool, very heavy wood circle board. So this is one of my, usual big heavy wood circle boards. There's a couple of really nice things you can do with these boards. Oops, backwards. Let's try this again. Okay, hang on. I'm going to try to get you in the right places. There we go. So these, and it's taped, so keep sticking at my thing. But you can put handles on here, and I did pull out some handles because I'm not sure if I'm going to make this into a tray out on my porch or if I'm going to, and I would spray paint these white. I'm really cheap when it comes to handles, so I buy them and spray paint them because I buy the least expensive handles I can find. So I've seen this done as trays. It's gorgeous as a tray, but I also kind of like it just as it's wood, a wood sign. So I'm not really sure yet what it is I'm going to, how the finished product, what its use will be. But what I do know is how we're going to make it. So I have these big, big block. I have the middle part blocked out because that's where porch is going to go without any pattern. And then we're going to put the pattern around it, and then we're going to put welcome to our porch with no pattern, and then gather, chat, repeat underneath it. And we're going to do it in kind of some romantic-y type colors because it's meant for my house. So we're going to use colors that are in my house. And Ocean Mist is a very pale, gorgeous gray blue. I would tell you it probably leans more in the gray side than the blue side, but it's one of my all-time favorite colors. So we're going to use that one. And then I'm trying to decide, we're either going to use Storm or Black for the words that are going to go over the pattern. So this is going to be the pattern, and then these are the words of the transfer. So I'm debating on these two. I'm not sure if we do Storm we're going to see it. So that's why I have black out. I try not to use black because it's such a harsh color to me. But, oh, and before I forget, if you saw earlier today, did you see the super fun little post that my neighbor put with her cute little tag and her beautiful selfie of her and her family? So this is a game that we're playing. If anybody wants to play, I would be happy to get you a tag. It says tag your it. While we're being safer at home, let's have some fun and play a community game. It's super simple. Take a selfie with your tag, post it on our Facebook page so everybody can see it with the hashtag #TagYourIt. Place the tag on the porch of a friend, a neighbor, or a family member with treat. I did treats, but treats are optional. And let's see how many fun places your tag can go. So this Let's Stay Home is an old transfer. It's a retired transfer. And then your it is from You're Just My Type. And I just kind of rearranged the letters to make the word it. And I made my own I, which is very entertaining, I have to say. But I made a bunch of these tags today, and we're starting to deliver them in my community. So if you guys want to play along, let me know, because this was super fun. And I mean, I knew my neighbor. She's amazing. And as soon as she got it, she took the picture and she posted it. So if you start seeing these pictures on the page, and you're like, what the heck is going on with all these crazy people with their tag? That's what it is. And I'm hoping people play. You never really know, right? I hope people play, but they might think I'm crazy and say we're not playing. I don't know. They might just like the treats, because let me tell you, I made like 10 or 11 loaves of banana bread with chocolate chips in them. And I mean, I give good treats. Just saying, I give good treats. Totally off the subject here. I need to stop and say hello. Hello, Toby from Washington. Linda Squared. Hello, Miss Dawn. Cheryl is here and Jen is here. Welcome, everybody. So I'm going to carefully remove this very large transfer out of its plastic container. So I pull on the tab, sleeve. It's a plastic sleeve, that's what I should call it. I'm going to carefully remove it because I do store my large transfers right back in here. My smaller transfers I put in like an artist portfolio. But these guys I hang. So these guys I do put right back in the plastic. And I've moved my heater to being right next to me, so I can't just throw these on the ground anymore. It's going to melt. Okay, so I take it out of its plastic sleeve, and I'm going to write on the back of it. Hello, Miss Megan. Welcome, welcome. Megan's Facebook party starts tomorrow. Woot, woot. Oh my gosh, we're going to have so much fun, Megan. I cannot wait. I am ready. This is called the floral script pattern. So for those of you who want to, you want free product, that's how you do it. Oops. Floral script. And it's super easy. All you got to do is invite your friends. I do everything else after that. Although, Megan, you're doing a fantastic job of playing along. So I carefully remove my transfer from its backer sheet. You have to be very careful with a D-size transfer because it is very easy, and this has a ton of sticky stuff. Not as much screen because the words are so close together. Carefully remove your backer sheet, set it aside, because when we're done, our transfer is reusable. We can use this over and over and over again. We better fuzz this bad boy. You can use them over and over again, and you don't want it to touch itself. Oh, Megan's excited too. I'm glad, Megan. You seem to have very nice friends. I have to say, we've had a lot of fun in our pre-party. We've had fun. We haven't even started the official party yet. We've been posting stuff and having fun with them already. Okay, so I'm just fuzzing it by simply touching a towel to it and making it not as sticky. By making it not as sticky, it's not going to have to work as hard for me to remove it from my surface. When you have a wood surface or a painted surface, which is what we have here, this is an important step. Because first off, sometimes your adhesive can come off. So if you ever see that where you've got like green, the teal green next to your words, it's stuck so hard to the surface that your adhesive comes with it. Rubbing alcohol takes that right off. All right, so I'm going to place our transfer on our big old circle. Now these circles, they are amazing, Megan. I think you have really, really nice friends. They played right along. They post pictures. They talk. It's a fun group. It's going to be fun. All right, so I'm placing my transfer on our surface. Kind of making sure that it's straight because it does have these lines of words, so I want to make sure that, it kind of stays where I want it to be. This is an 18 by 18 inch square transfer. My wood circle, I buy them right at Home Depot, and I paint them or stain them or do whatever to them, and they are not super expensive, but they are really a really nice, oops, you know what, I need to go up, because if I'm going to have space, I'd rather have the space at the bottom. So our D-size transfers are just a smidgy-widgy. Up at the top, I'll end up with a little bit of space. Because it's an 18-inch round, or a square. And my circles are not quite. And there is an edging around our transfer. I'm ending up with it down. I wanted it back up again. So had I not fuzzed this transfer, I would not be able to move it at all. Okay. I think I'm straight. I feel like I'm straight. Okay, so just push down your transfer. Now I have this painter's tape in the middle because I want to have that blank space where we're going to put the word porch. This has a ton of detail. All these, look at these beautiful flowers. Just the thing, oh, we're going to use this transfer a lot. Look at the beautifulness of it. All these gorgeous flowers. This reminds me of the flowers on that one. It was a wedding one. We used those flowers so much. So I'm really pushing down because we have these little tiny words. I'm not using a lot of pressure. I'm just really making sure that I'm stuck. So I've sealed all those areas. Okay, we're going to use the big boy as our transfer. This is the 4-inch handle squeegee. And we're going to use Ocean Mist, which is a beautiful pale blue. That's a gray blue. We use this color often because it is one of my all-time favorites when we start doing pale and muted, and when we do home decor for my own home, this is the color that I tend to go to. This is the color in my bedroom, in my bathroom. And on my porch, so I have a screened-in porch, which is where this is going to go. I had to actually pull out my throw pillows. I could not remember what colors my throw pillows are on. That's how you know it's been a long winter, and it's really time for summer, when Maria cannot remember the colors of the throw pillows for her screened-in porch. Hey, Verge! Welcome from Illinois. So we haven't used Ocean Mist in a little bit, so I am, you know, just giving it a good stir. Working it, make sure it's not too stiff. If it feels really stiff, you just add a little bit of water, stir it up. Very easy. But you just want it to be kind of the right consistency. So I'm just stirring it up, getting it good. Okay, now I'm ready to go. So this is going to go really fast. You're going to be amazed at how quickly this is going to go. I just take my chalk paste and I blob it on. This is a gorgeous color. Now I have way more chalk paste on here than I need. Way more. But I just put it on because I'm going to take it right off. I take my squeegee and I simply go across my transfer. Make sure that I cover in up all of my silk screens. Take all that excess paste right off. It's very easily done. And I start down here. In about 2 seconds flat. Okay, so by slight exaggeration, but it's not going to take us more than, you know, a few seconds to get this covered up and beautiful. Take all that excess paste and you just slide it right back into your container. You don't need to waste it, because there's no point to have it on there. Take it all, slide it right back in your container. Okay, that's it. Now we just pull it off. And ready for beautifulness, you're going to be like, oh yeah. Oh, gosh. Is this not? Okay, this is even more beautiful than I thought it was going to be. And I knew it was going to be beautiful. OMG. Okay, now my transfer's too big to fit in my water bath that's next to me. So I just stuck it behind me. I just rinse it. This is, I'm in awe. This is gorgeous. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. And you know, this Victorian-y, this is so not my style, but this is so pretty. I might just have to change my, oh goodness, I'm gonna have to wash off all those chalkboards. Good thing I decorate with chalkboards, right? Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh. What was I telling you? I was telling you, my transfer's too big to fit in my water bath, so I just stick it behind me, and then I take it to the sink. I rinse it in cold water, I let it dry, I stick it right back on that backer sheet, and I'm ready to use it again and again and again. So look, I mean, really, people, this is just pretty. Yes, Jen, this would be amazing on pillows. So now all I do is pick up my painter's tape, like so, and I have that big space right in the middle. Painter's tape is full of chalk, so I'm going to end up with chalk, and we dry it. Then we're going to take our, wow, this is pretty. We're going to take our welcome to our porch, and we're going to put it right over it. So let's dry it real quick, because it's going to dry very fast all by itself. We're just going to help it along because we are going to layer it. Oh, Virginia, are you funny? Is that one of the one that you are renting, or is it the smaller sized ones? That's a good question, Jen. I wasn't going to rent out the brand new ones, just because because I only have one of them, and a lot of them I haven't used myself yet. So I don't usually let people use my transfers until I've used them. But obviously I've used this one. So yeah, probably, you know me, probably. So for those of you who are wondering what Jen's talking about, you need to be in the Making Maria VIP group, and she's talking about something that is exclusive to my VIP members. And it's something that we're doing because we cannot get together and talk right now. Normally it's not something I do. But normally people come to my home and we talk together. And since we can't do that, I came up with another way. Just because we can't get together. Hello, Miss Tammy from Minnesota. Thank you, Tammy. I agree. This is gorgeous. Absolutely, positively gorgeous. So again, I'm just making sure it's good and dry because I am going to layer. So I'm going to lay the other transfer right over it, and I don't want it to pull my chalk paste off. Or smear it, for that matter. Okay, this is so pretty. So I just want to make sure that I'm dry, which I am. Don't mind, I mean, I've been, after we moved mulch all day, I started chalking. Because I was working on those tags. Because I got to get my banana bread out before my banana bread goes bad. Okay, so we're all good and dry. So now we're going to move on to our porch. But Jen, this one is currently, it's currently sold out. But it will be back the week of May 7th. Not this week, but next week. It'll be back in stock. This is extremely popular. This is the leopard print. Oh my gosh, I got that one too. I haven't used that one yet either. Leopard's not my thing. I bought it, but I'm like, But I'm sure somebody will make something really cool with it, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I gotta have the leopard print. And then next thing you know, we'll be making things with leopard print. That's how it usually works with Maria. Okay, so now we're going to put our welcome to our porch, gather, chat, repeat, right over it. What I think we're gonna do, and I can close up my ocean mist because we're all done with ocean mist. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put, we're going to actually pick up the transfer and move it so that porch is the only words in the space. They're so close together that there's no way to really, I didn't give them a lot of space in between. Actually, maybe we don't have to pick it up. We'll have to pick up the bottom part. Okay. So this transfer I'm going to flip over, and I'm going to write on the back of it, welcome to our porch. This is gorgeous. I can see it as a tray. It's kind of sitting on my, like, you know, coffee table on my screened-in porch. You know, I put the handles on it. Then I would seal it because it would get wet. Will the leopard print be back? Yes, Tammy. They're both coming back the same week. They figured out before the actual catalog launched that those were going to be more popular than they had anticipated, so then they already ordered them. That's why they're going to be back in stock so quickly. Normally, oh, this bad boy's sticky. Holy cow. So what happened was this is the first time they gave us a sneak peek of the catalog as in advance as we got one. We got the catalog a week before it actually came out. And there was so much chatter amongst us about these transfers that they did oh, we don't have enough of them coming, so we better reorder them right away. So they did. You know, because there's a lot of us designers, just designers alone, that are really, you know, most designers are not, you know, doing stuff to sell the product. Most designers are hobbyists that are doing it for the discount. Okay, so again, I'm just fuzzing it. I'm just picking up the lint because I want it to not be as sticky, so that it now not only so it doesn't have to work so hard to come off of the wood, but also so it doesn't stick so hard to our chalk paste that we just put on that I can't get the chalk paste off. This is a gorgeous transfer. Yeah, I think like a throw pillow for my bed is going to be getting this unsinkable floral script. I can see this in many places in my life. Okay, so we're not going to chalk the line, but we're going to use the line to help us line it up. Okay, so I'm using the line to just get me straight. Welcome to, it's too close, so I am going to lift it up twice. I'm going to do the welcome to our, and then I'm going to lower it and do porch more centered in the vacant space that we have. Actually, I can probably do everything except porch, and we're just going to bring porch down. All right, so we're going to do gather, chat, repeat, and then welcome to our porch. I do think we have to do black because I really don't think the storm is going to show up against the ocean mist. I don't think it's dark enough. So I open up my black and I give it a stir. Black is the color I use the most. Did I get the rustic font? Tammy, the rustic font isn't new. That came out with the catalog in January. I do have that font, but it came out in January. It didn't come out with this summer suite. There was no font in this transfer, or in this release. And that's not unusual for the little mini suites that come out. There's 2 of them. The holiday ones, I would say they are. That there's not a font in that. There's no transfers. There's no chalk paste. There's none of that. It's just transfers, usually. The Christmas one this year, they did come out with, you know, the tags, which was really unusual for there to be a surface. But okay, so I'm just covering up our welcome to our, getting all my extra chalk paste off, putting it right back in my container. That's really all I'm doing at this point, is getting the excess off so I don't waste it. I tend to be very heavy-handed with my paste. I put a lot of paste on and then just take it off. Oh, we were going to do the bottom part right away too. Oops, and I'm seeing I got a big old blob of black on my blue down here. You got to be careful. And y'all know me, I'm not a careful crafter. Okay, same thing, back in my container. Back in my container, and I pull it off. This is pretty. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. So I'm just drying it so I can lay it back down, and we're gonna center porch in our negative space. So I'm just giving it a dry. There's nothing worse than doing it and making it beautiful and then having your transfer pull your paste off because your paste isn't dry. When you're chalking on your own and you're not live for the world, you know, you give yourself more time in between. I tend to try to move more quickly so that for you guys, you don't have to sit here and watch me dry it. And I do have this, you can't see it, but I have this black blob that I'm going to have to deal with too. So I'm just really making sure it's dry. Today I was making a sign and I'm like, you know how I test? I always go straight up and down with my hand to test if something's dry or wet. And I literally did that, and I mean, I knew it was wet. And the whole letter came off on my hand. I'm like, what was I? Ugh. But that's what happens when I spend all day outside. Okay, we're dry. I'm gonna have to figure this out. We'll get there. All right, so now we're gonna center porch in our little line. Okay, so it's probably easier to do it this way. Now I could measure, make sure that it's really right, but you all know I'm not going to do that. You'd be disappointed if I measured right. Now what I am using is I'm using the letters, because I can see the letters through my silk screen, to make sure that I'm straight. Because I really don't feel like I'm straight, but I am. Okay. Maria, I sent you a video for a new use for my scissors. Oh, Verge. For my transfer trimmers that I don't let anybody touch except me, and then I do all the things with them I say I'm not going to let my kids do with them. I love my transfer trimmers. Again, that's one of those things I thought was a bunch of hooey, and then we got them and they were like amazing. Okay, I got chalk paste all over me. I need to get that off. Otherwise, if I touch my board, I'm going to end up with black chalk paste where I don't want it, and I've already done that once, so I don't want to do that again. Oh, this is a disinfectant wipe. Not a baby wipe. How did I get that by mistake? I don't like to use disinfectant wipes on my hands. They're more harsh. And when you spend a lot of time washing off transfers, the chalk alone dries out your hands. Okay, so wash off your squeegees right away. Oh, I'm using it again. It's time to go to bed, Maria. All right, we're going to do porch. Okay, so I'm just putting down my chalk paste. I'm going to go to town. I don't want to do the line though, so I got to be careful that I don't go down too far. Because you all know I get swipe happy, and then the next thing you know I end up with chalk paste where I don't want it. Okay. Should be good. Again, just take all that extra chalk paste right off. You need very little chalk paste. Carefully remove my transfer. This is adorable. Adorable is not the right word. This is cool. Love it. Oh my gosh. Black is one of the hardest colors to fix when you do this like I did here, because black bleeds. So I'm going to try. But I don't know if I'm going to get it off. And I don't want to take the blue off. And when you're doing wood, it gets into the grooves of the wood. It came off. There we go. Perfect! Can't even tell it was there. Whew. That's good because I really like this board. Voila! Can't even tell. So this is our welcome to our porch sign with the script, floral script behind it. So I could totally put, you know, handles here. I would paint them white. So I could totally do that, and then, well, and I would seal it then, and I would just spray it with a polyacrylic. Because then, in theory, you know, you might put a glass or a plant or something on it that might get wet. So you want to seal your wood, not only your wood, but your chalk paste. So I'll paint these, I paint those white and stick those on here. That's one option. The other option is just to hang it or lean it. But it sure is pretty. It'd be cute on the screen door that goes into my screened-in porch. Or you could put it on a stake and put it in the ground. You know, kind of as a welcome sign. That might not be a bad idea too, right outside the door to my porch. Then you would really want to seal it because it would be exposed to the elements. Oh, this is pretty. So this is our fun little transfer for the evening. This is Welcome to Our Porch with the floral script background. We used Ocean Mist, which is a beautiful gray, and just black velvet. So 2 transfers on a 17-ish, it's a little bigger than 17-inch wood circle board. Thank you, Virginia. I agree. I do love it. I don't know. It's either gonna, I don't know what it's gonna be. I have to live with them for a while before I decide where is their permanent, when I'm really making something that I intend to keep, it's like, what am I really gonna do with that? Where would I put it? So that's our project for the night. That's it. That's all I got for you. I'm making Maria. I'm a Chalk Couture independent designer. If you can please send me out into the world. Hello, Kathy K. Hello, Michelle. Welcome, everybody. Please send me out into the world. It helps me tremendously. Thank you to everybody who takes the time to do that. If you wanted to check out any of these products, you would go to www.chalkcouture.com/makingmaria. Again, floral script, Welcome to Our Porch, sold out until the week of May 7th. They will be back. Ocean Mist and Black Velvet are our colors. And if you want to be in the VIP group so that you can see all the fun things that we do in there. So, for example, tomorrow is Monday, and on Mondays we always do a Make It Monday bundle where I bundle together a project, and you can purchase that project and create it right along with me. So that is what Make It Monday is. If you're not, our Club Couture is our monthly subscription service where for $19.99 a month you get a beautiful B-size transfer and 3 paste packets. So it's kind of like this guaranteed little envelope of you time every single month that comes in the mail. Is awesome. It's also a very nice way to kind of get introduced to Chalk Couture and start chalking. So if you're interested in the club, let me know. Last but not least, if you're curious at all about what it means to be a Chalk Couture independent designer and all the many different ways that you can use being a designer, whether you want to make finished goods and sell them, or you want to teach classes, or you just simply want the discount, there's all kinds of different ways to do it. So you can message or type in curious, or you can just message me. I'd be happy to get you the information. No pressure. It's up to you if that's something that you want to do or not. But, oh, and don't forget about the tags. If you want to play tag with your neighbors and your relatives, we can put the little stickers on the back of them, and we can play tag. And then everybody can post it. And I'm curious to see, will people play along? And where are all the fun places that our tags end up? So, that's all I got. Tomorrow's Monday. I hope you all have a fantastic one. Stay safe, people. And I will be back at you tomorrow night. Thanks for watching me. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. And I will see you all soon. See you guys.